do a really simple tarot reading. We'll just do a 3-card spread, and I will guide you along the way. So, basic tarot reading. What's going to happen? So, quick intro to tarot, okay? It's a deck of cards. Let's see. Each card has different symbolism, and each card means something different. These are all. The deck is split up. There's like, I want to say 78 cards, but it might be 72. Don't quote me on that. I have dyscalculia, and numbers are not my strength. But the deck is split up into 2 sections: the major arcana and the minor arcana, or the big and little secrets. So, basically, each card houses a different piece of wisdom or a different theme that is common in humanity, or kind of a universal. This card, for example, deals with things like disappointment and grief, and let's see. Let's get another card I can just say really quick. This card deals with let's see if we can get that here. Maybe put it over here. Okay. This card deals with secrecy and deception. Maybe from yourself, maybe from someone else. And as you can see, you've got there's symbolism that helps you guide yourself through the cards. So here you have some swords, but if you can see here, the fox is sleeping on one of the swords, and also he's not sleeping, he's keeping an eye on you, because maybe he's hiding the sword from you, or maybe you're hiding the sword from yourself, because this card can definitely talk about deceiving yourself. And we don't have to keep track of all of this right now, but the cards are also split up into different suits. In the minor arcana, you have 4 suits: cups, wands, swords, and pentacles. And then that's kind of that section of the deck is split up like a deck of cards, where you have the 4 suits, and then you have royalty cards for each suit. So it's ace through 10, and then the royalty cards. In the tarot deck, it's page, knight, king, and queen. But don't worry about any of that. This is just, we'll get to that as we go through stuff. I may be overloading you, but that's okay. So, what we're going to do now is we're going to do a quick little spread where I'm going to shuffle the cards, and while I shuffle the cards, you need to think about something that you have going on in your life, like a goal that you have. We'll start by doing a goal spread. So the first card is going to be your goal, and then the second card is going to be what to focus on, and the third card is going to be what to avoid. So as I'm shuffling, focus on a goal that you have, and and then as we do the reading, the symbolism in the cards will help you find clarity. It's a really nice meditation practice. So let's get started. I'm so excited. I love doing this. I'm really glad you want to join me with this. Thank you so much. I just dropped half my deck. Okay, hold on. Alright, one more shuffle, and then we will start the reading. Here we go. I'm going to pull 3 cards. Your first card is the Mother of Swords. So this deck, instead of calling them royalty, they focus on family. So it's the Queen of Swords, but in this deck it's called the Mother of Swords. There you go. Second card. Second card is the High Priestess. The High Priestess. first reading, but wait, just wait. So, the deck that we're going to read with today is called the Wild Unknown, and it comes with this like amazing guidebook with like every card on the page. It's really neat. And I do kind of still have to use this sometimes, but also I like the pages. Listen. It's so fun. Okay. So if you ever want to learn on your own, you can take the book, and the book will have the card and then the definition of the card there. Sometimes they have descriptions of the cards because the image on the card helps you understand what the card means. Okay, so let's start. This is your goal, and this is the Mother of Swords. So, or the Queen of Swords, depending on your deck. So swords represent intellect and analysis and like ideas. And one of the things with swords is that they often warn you that intellect without an attachment to emotions becomes a double-edged sword, essentially. So you have the Mother of Swords as your goal, and the Mother of Swords probably represents you or someone you want to be more like. And she's very like analytical and like wise. She can be like a therapist, that type of person, someone who can help you heal. She also has a tendency to be kind of overly critical, especially when she herself is going through a hard time. And so this card kind of reminds you sometimes to like temper your impulses towards criticism. But don't take that too harshly, though, because this card represents having a tremendous capacity for overcoming and for using your like therapeutic skills or utilizing the therapeutic skills of others to be able to overcome something. So if you're going through something, she's a good person to have in your deck because she will tell you you can make it through, and she will warn you not to be too mean to yourself or others while you're navigating these difficult times. So that's your goal. Okay, your goal is to maybe tap into your strength, or to channel someone who is like this in your own life, or to seek someone like this out. That's your goal. Okay, so with the High Priestess, this is one of the major arcana cards. This is one of the big secrets. This is representing more of daily life and daily grind and the people you meet in your life. This card is representing a theme in your life that will need to be kind of consistent, and will continue to be true for you. Like, no matter what cycle or season you find yourself in. So, you have the tiger here, and she's sitting with a crystal ball under a clear night sky. There's no storms, there's no anything. She is still. She is not hunting. She is not like wild. She is poised and still, and that stillness allows her to access insights, like into like the world or like the psychic realms or whatever. And so this card calls you to seek out stillness. And actually, this deck has very strong themes of stillness all throughout it. And this is a really good example of that, where you have an animal whose nature is to prowl and hunt and be like kind of wild, and yet she's so poised because she has found balance within herself that allows her to like sort of work with and maybe tame some of her impulses and use that energy again to seek clarity and insight into more than just the surface level of a situation. So as you move away from critical thought and move into the like strength of the Queen of Swords, you need to focus on stillness. That'll allow you to find the clarity you need to, say, avoid being so critical of yourself or others. And then our last card, another major arcana card. This is Death. Now, Death does does not mean literal death, and people can get really scared of this card. Death represents change. It represents the type of change in your life that you can't go back from. A new job, breaking up with somebody, entering into a new relationship. Those types of things, moving houses. Those are like an end of an era type changes, and so that's what this card represents. Again, it's a major arcana card, which means it comes up over and over again. Change is inevitable, and we all have many phases in our lives that we will move through, and versions of ourselves that we will outgrow and move past. This card in our reading is in the things to avoid section, so actually what we are being called upon right now is not to embrace change, but maybe to avoid impulsive change, seeking instead stillness and calmness so that we can have the clarity that we need. Maybe it's not time to be rushing into entire new events or making large decisions about yourself. It is time to slow down and find the answers first. So, as you're working towards a more nurturing, compassionate version of yourself that is also still like true to the like sharp and like wise person, you are going to want to find stillness and avoid impulsive changes, especially big changes in your life. And that's tarot. I hope you enjoyed that. I want to do so many more of these. I'm gonna do a video where I'm gonna do a different video that's like an intro to tarot at some point. But this is a really fun way to start, and I hope that you enjoyed it, and let me know what you think. Leave a comment down below, and like and subscribe and all that fun stuff. If you're still here, thank you so much. I really enjoy getting to spend time with you guys and make these videos and put them out there, and I hope you like this so that we can do more of it. Also, with respect, even if you don't like it, I'm probably going to do more of it because I liked it and it was a lot of fun. So, bye. Have fun. Bye.